Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to another long episode of IWrocker Clips. We have a compilation of rally. This has become my absolute favorite motorsport. I can safely say I am a rally fan more than anything else, including NASCAR. So please enjoy this very action-packed compilation. And there is way more than even seen here on my channel, so check it out. This kind of era that I'm exploring right now in rally history, kind of like 90s into early 2000s, kind of like that 15-year stretch. I'm not really familiar with. I think it's interesting cars. I think a lot of speed, a lot of really daring drivers as well. And we're going to be taking a look at pure sounds, actions, jumps, that kind of highlights from, I think, one of the best rallies, at least from the outside looking in, seems to be Finland, right? WRC Rally Finland is always like an action-packed event. Lots of speed, lots of jumps, just kind of good moments come from this. It seems to be, no matter what year. We've looked at modern clips from this place, and of course, older clips from the 80s and, Group B and such. This is from a channel called AMJ's. We'll only be looking at a small portion of this video. It's a pretty long video, so it will be linked down below so you can make sure and check out that whole action-packed video and definitely browse their stuff. Let's just jump right into it. Starting out with the Peugeot. Oh yeah, let's go. Turn it up, baby. Ooh. Cool to see this body style Ford Focus. These were popular as, commuters or just drivers anyway, here in the U.S. even. I actually really like this body style, the SVT Focus they made in like 2003, 2004. I always wanted one. I think these are actually sharp. Cool to see it in rally trim. Of course, Mitsubishi really shining at this time, I imagine. Jeez. Oh my God. The speed that's carrying is ridiculous. Wow. See, what gets me is like coming over the crest like that and the car gets light and you usually get even just a little bit airborne. But even so, the car's up, the suspension's kind of drooping, and the thing's light on its heels, right? And that just can spell disaster so quick. So, like, the grace of these drivers and the vehicles to have to come down, and then immediately it's usually like a kink left or a kink right. It's crazy how fast everything happens and how fast it can go wrong. Like, the thing's fully drooped and then compressed, like that. That is crazy. The thing jumps, lands, and immediately has to rotate into another turn. It's insanity, man. Jeez. Subaru. I mean, when haven't they been awesome? Ooh, is that a Seat? I don't know much about those. Still have to learn about those. I still haven't. Not quite sure what that is. I feel like I should know, but I don't. There's another Ford. God, they all sound good so far. I mean, Subarus always sound good. They might be the best. Whoa. That Peugeot's kind of got some attitude in it. I like it. Whoa, got some air, and just people, all over the place. Again, I will always think that's crazy. No pressure. Whoa. Yeah, if I'm going to learn about this era, gotta look at Finland. Dude, these stages are always crazy. I mean, it is one of the safest bets for just pure action and adrenaline rush. How can you go wrong with Rally Finland, man? It's got to be one of the best. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. These clips should all be from, to be precise, out of this area. These clips are from 2000. So turn of the century. Damn. I wonder what that noise is between. Is that part of the video, or is that like some sort of chime or alert to people that a car was coming? I'm wondering if that's part of like the video and editing, or if that's part of the actual audio that was captured, right? Like a local sound. I'm kind of curious. Ooh, is this Mitsubishi? Holy! What the hell? Did that come off of it? Is that one of like the underbelly pans? Okay, we gotta see that again. Dude, Rally Finland is freaking nuts, bro. Tell me what other motorsport that happens in. Look at that freaking airtime. That is just insanity, man. Oh, geez, that had to hurt. Now, I know a lot of these rally cars are remarkably tough, right? They're surprisingly durable. But there's no way that thing is not really damaged, right? I mean, it kind of landed nose heavy. Oh my God, and it sounded bad. Not to mention the guys inside, they're feeling that, right? Oh my God, man. You know, take it off the course. Throw it in the woods right there until they pick it up. Whatever. Jeez, the speed they're carrying, and there's people right there. Look at, they're on the road, and they get out of the way just in time. How freaking nuts is that? Oh, dude, get out of the road. Look at this. These people are crazy. Every time. That's so funny. I can't think of a motorsport where you're standing on the track literally 5 seconds, not even, before a race car comes barreling at you at a high rate of speed. There's just no way to describe it. It is the best kind of insane ever. Rally is one of a kind. Whoa, more jumps. Oh, and we got parts flying. This is a brutal stage, man. Jeez, look at those landings. Look at them right back to back. Almost every car was damaged. My God, man. What is with that section? It's just eating everything up. Whoa. This is wild, bro. Damn. Dude, everyone's getting beat up here. Ooh, jeez. It's like 6 or 7 cars in a row have just lost freaking bodywork and God knows what else. Jeez, man. Finland does not mess around. They do not mess around. This is like got to be one of the wildest, like just year after year, right? This got to be one of the wildest places for rally. It is truly in a league of their own. Dude, I feel like I should know what that kind of car is. I just don't. So Seat again. Ooh, he took out the banner. Kind of like it in yellow. It's kind of cool. These Mitsubishis were crazy. Whoa. Dude, the speed they're carrying, man. Look at the Subaru. Holy crap. Damn. That thing was caked. Just covered in mud. Now, I got a question. There's no doubt in my mind that the Mitsubishis and the Subarus were both all-wheel drive. Some of these cars, are they also all-wheel drive or are they front-wheel drive? Because when I think of a Ford Focus like this, I'm thinking front-wheel drive. Right? Did they make these all-wheel drive for rally? I don't know. I know newer, like a newer Ford Focus, you can get, you know, they took forever to bring it here, but like, you know, as of whenever it was, 5, 6, 7 years ago, they brought the Ford Focus RS here. And I believe that is all-wheel drive, but that's newer era. When I'm thinking like 2000, 1999, at least here in the U.S., I've never heard of an all-wheel drive Focus back then. So maybe Europe had them, or maybe they only had it for the rally car, or maybe it was truly front-wheel drive. And in that case, dude, them trying to hang with those Subarus and Mitsubishis and such, I feel like would have been so hard, right? The all-wheel drive has just got to be such an advantage in this kind of environment. I can't really tell, you know, like the way they're sliding. That car, which I don't know what it is, I feel like that car might be all-wheel drive just by the way it's sliding. I guess you can kind of tell. That one I can't. God, the sounds are great though, right? The action, the power slides, the jumps. Jeez, just great shots. Damn, dude, I gotta say, those Fords sound pretty damn good, actually. So does this Peugeot. Wow, that thing is ripping. What is that thing? Is that like was that a Hyundai? Jeez, those Subarus just rip, man. Those things are freaking terrifying. The way that just carves through the earth right there. They're so freaking cool, dude. Thank you for that. This older video comes to us from Rally Cameraman as a channel. It'll be linked down below so you can check out this whole video, as we'll only be looking at a few clips, and of course, browse their channel. So let's go ahead and fire it up. Let's go. Damn. Wow, look at that landscape. It's actually gorgeous. Oh, wow. Okay, I could deal with this. Damn. Where is this? Is this in England or Wales or... I don't know. It's beautiful. Oh, look at that shot. There are a few things more exciting in rally for me than watching a hard launch from a Skoda, man. They're freaking awesome. I have whole videos on that. I love watching Skoda's launch. Something about them. Look at the brake disc. The brake rotor's glowing on that bad boy. Rallying at night. Totally different experience. Whoa. Gotta love Subarus too. How do they... I know they got bright lights, but rallying at night as a driver, that sounds scary as hell, dude. That's a Porsche, yeah? That's a whole nother level. An old Porsche, you know, rear-wheel drive, rear engine, an actual manual transmission, none of the paddle shifted or sequential shifted, you know, super quick sequential transmissions like that. That's a different experience. That's hardcore rallying. Damn. Thing is freaking flying. I gotta learn more about these old Fords. Those things are awesome. Oh, wow. God, those Subarus sound so freaking good. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that long, windy road. Look at the elevation change. Okay. Hold up. This is a epic landscape for rallying. This looks like literally so much fun. I kind of like it because there's so many wide open parts. You have these long, twisty, up and down roads that are just gorgeous. And you know that would be so fun to race on, like rallying. This is a perfect landscape for that. And what I also like is a lot of these areas are open. There's not a lot of trees right there. That's the part that scares me. When you see rallying going through the forest and stuff, or even going through the desert, you know, you have rock walls and stuff, like it's so scary. That's the thrill of rally, but it's also scary because you make one mistake, you're right into the trees. You know what I mean? Like this, you get a little more breathing room, right? On a lot of these landscape shots. And those really narrow roads, so cool to see and different than American roads. God, these things look fun. Come on, you know how much fun that would be to whip that car around? Damn. Ooh, what is this? Is that a Skoda? It is. It's so much lights up front I couldn't tell. Oh, I'd love to take that for a spin too. Yeah, that British countryside is absolutely gorgeous. Wow, I had no idea. Hell yeah. I love the sound of these. These things scream, dude. Come on, that thing is like a go-kart. It's so nimble and lightweight. Oh yeah, Mitsubishi's. Come on, that's a mean machine. Whoa, it's raining. What is this, a Ford Fiesta? Or a Focus? That's a Fiesta, I think. God, that looks fun though, doesn't it? Oh my God, look at it. Could do anything in these cars. Wow. That was clean. That was so clean. Ooh, one of the old bug-eye Subarus. Ooh, look at how slippery. Oh my God, that's how quick. Oh my God. Dude, hold on, let me see this in one motion. Let's see. That sucks. Did he not see that there was a drop off there? Because he slid off, but the car was fine. It was just off the course. Then he kind of gunned it right into a ditch. I wonder if, like, we can't see his perspective. I wonder if he couldn't see that there was a ditch there. I don't know. Get a look at this road, by the way. Look at that. It's like a ribbon. You see how windy and up and down it is? It's freaking cool, dude. Damn, you guys have some amazing driving roads. When this isn't being used for a rally, if I'm assuming all of this is public roads at some point or another. Dude, talk about taking a joyride out of the city, right? Out of the towns in the middle of nowhere with these amazing landscapes. Damn. Wherever this is, because I'm not sure the exact location, but this looks like a dream for a car guy taking a joyride. Just cruising through the gears, putting it in top gear and just coasting through like these awesome roads with these twisties. Damn. Of course it'd be extra fun driving a rally car here. Look at that dust that's kicking up. Wow. What is that thing? Oh. I don't know what it is, but it spun out. Ooh. Don't hit the photographer. Or whoever that is. Official. Hey, look at him. Off he goes. He don't waste no time. Hell yeah. Dude, these old Fords look so cool, man. Dude, they freaking scream. I like the livery on that one. Like retro looking. Damn. These Fiestas are freaking pretty impressive as well. Whoa. Ooh, what was that thing? Look at that hill it's going up. I cannot believe this landscape. Guys, by the way, look, I've lived somewhere mountainous. I've lived in New Mexico. It was gorgeous. Very hilly in the valleys and then, of course, huge mountains. It's gorgeous. But it was also desert. It was different looking than this. You got to keep in mind, most of my life I've spent in Illinois, which is hilariously flat, right? Only the very northern part and the very southern part of the state are kind of hilly, but there's no, mountains or anything. This, though, this is like extra level, like super hilly. Like that thing went down, and then look at on camera, where camera makes everything look flat, by the way. I know from experience. Camera makes everything look less spectacular, yet on camera, this looks so steep. Like, look at how tiny that car is in the distance, and it's going way up, right? This landscape is incredible to me. I like this. So seeing that car go up that massive hill looks kind of crazy. But can we talk about what kind of car this is? This thing's... It almost... Remember, I'm not an expert. I'm learning about these. This almost looks like a Peugeot, yeah? I don't remember the model. Is it a 206 or something? Or I could be wrong. 306? I might be getting them all mixed up. But that is, I'm going to guess that's a Peugeot. I'm also going to say, oh my God, it sounds amazing. Wow. Alright, y'all, hello and welcome back to my favorite videos of all time. We are finally back into rally. It has been way too long. Honestly, I just need some rally-fueled adrenaline right now, so buckle up. Let's freaking go, baby. Dude, let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Look at all the freaking people, dude. That is insane. That is insane. Still, one of the most insane things ever. Honestly, it's got to be the best motorsport to attend in person, right? I know NASCAR is fun for some people, the thunder, right, when they go by. I know, of course, Le Mans, Formula One, and it's got to be ecstatic as well. Formula One, let's say even 20 years ago, that's got to be a visceral experience. But rally. Oh, boy. I mean... in the snow. Bundled up in the snow. Look at the rooster tail of snow coming off this thing. going that freaking fast on snow literally unravels my brain. I can't comprehend it. I just can't. I really feel like the average person doesn't understand how crazy this really is and how much skill it takes, how much engineering it takes with the car, the all-wheel drive, the tires, right? Whether these tires have studs or not, whether the car is all-wheel drive or not, I don't care. This is impressive. It's insane. It's crazy. It's gorgeous. Oh, Subaru. Wow. Subaru went there. Wow. Throwing shade at Formula One. I freaking love it. Wait until you see the Baja 100. I think they meant to say 1000. Baja 100. Come on now. Yeah. Picture that saying Baja 1000. Yeah, that is some of the best we have to offer here in North America, right? Baja 1000, US, Mexico. It's freaking awesome. I love it. I put it way up there for sure. And it's up there kind of, very similar to the Dakar rally, right? And there's no doubt about it. I think they're awesome. But I think the actual, traditional rally racing with, the Subaru we just saw, going really fast, going on multi-surfaces, hairpin turns, hitting 100 whatever miles per hour on loose dirt, gravel, mud, snow, ice, and everything in between. I still think that's more insane. They're all good, right? I mean, do we really need to compare? Not really. But let's just say I'd be a little more scared, and therefore I respect the drivers a little more in, a Subaru STI doing 120 miles an hour with trees, a few feet outside of the car. Yeah, that scares me a little more than wide open desert. Both scary. Both hard, but rally really does hit different. It does. Whoa! Holy crap, that guy. Yo, that guy might have pissed his pants. I don't know. He might have. He was about to bail, dude. He was about to be like, yo, what the hell? God, and the sounds, man. Bouncing off the hills and the trees. How? Look, you can't even see. The Skoda with the hood up. Oh my God. Then you have that crazy shit. Oh my God. Off center. How did that thing land correctly? Yo! That guy didn't dive out of the way! Excuse me? Oh my God. Dude, as an American, I can't even comprehend that, man. We're always far away from the races here. That's what's crazy. The spectator experience. Dude. Oh my God, that car freaking took flight. Holy shit, he had to get aviation clearance from the local airport for that one. Oh my God, man. Yo, rally is insane. It just is. Look at that beautiful machine, too. Sorry for my cursor being in the way. My bad. Well, that's a different way. That's a different way to hit the hairpin. Rally at night with that insane speed requires the use of the third eye and a little madness. Honestly, I couldn't agree more. Rally where the fans are as crazy as the drivers. Yeah, truly. There is no other sport where spectators are part of the experience on, well, let's just say on a very dangerous level, but a thrilling and exhilarating level as well. Okay, this one has music, unfortunately. Holy crap, what is happening? No freaking way. Damn, are they in like pure mud? Oh, what ugly conditions, man. How does he even comprehend what's going on? That was all feels. That guy had no vision, right? There's mud and rain and water, everything slinging onto the windscreen. He's got the wipers going. This guy does a full freaking 360 going the wrong way into the turn and comes out with the Red Bull logo, man. Damn, it's almost like they orchestrated that. They're loving that. That was all feel. He was feeling the car. I think he had a little bit of the force. He locked it in. This guy unlocked the force. That was some Luke Skywalker shit, for sure. 100% agree. I mean, it is more popular worldwide. I think they're referring to the American perspective here. Okay? I don't understand. I will say this, and I'm not even ripping on NASCAR. I grew up a NASCAR fan, right? I like NASCAR. But it is totally different. And I will say that, unfortunately, as a lifelong NASCAR fan, I just don't watch it nearly as much. I only catch a couple races a year now. I'll admit it. I'm still a fan of the concept. I'm still a fan of, like, the drivers and the cars, right? The sport went through some changes in the last 10 years, really in the last, 5 or 6 years, and it's not the same anymore. Something's off with it. And this is a pretty common sentiment as well. Rally is insane. Rally's as good as it ever was, better than ever. So basically, I don't know how people couldn't be into rally as much, or if not more, than NASCAR, because it's honestly awesome. I think it comes down to awareness, right? Obviously, people like me who are lucky enough to have discovered other racing and motorsports around the world know that there's some awesome stuff out there. A lot of people are busy and don't really see beyond, their scope of, what they know, and they just don't know how awesome rally is, both past and present. And when you're in a country like the U.S., it's kind of easy to just see NASCAR and whatever sports they feed you on TV, right? Whereas sports like, cricket or rally racing, or until recently, Formula One, they were a little harder to find, right? Like, you got to find them kind of through different ways online. They're not on regular TV as much. And I think that, connectivity is a little bit of the problem, at least here in the U.S. as well.
This has to be one of my craziest spots.
Damn.
Lancia Delta Integrale.
Yo. What a freaking beauty. Is that in the U.S.? That looks like a New Hampshire plate. It is. Oh my God, in the U.S. seeing that? What a spot. Okay, you know what's crazy? You know how I know that I'm a rally fan? I've missed out my whole life. But obviously, I'm thrilled to better late than never be a rally fan. I am just as excited to see this. Like, I would be losing it if I saw this in person. I would be so excited, right? This is the same level of excitement for me, seeing this, in a flesh, right? As, seeing a Lamborghini or something, seeing a Ferrari, right? Like, those are pretty rare to see for most people, right? Unless you live in Monaco or something. This is the same level for me. Seeing, and you know what? May I argue, because it's a rally car, of course it would look great clean, like most cars do. It kind of looks cool a little bit dirtied up, right? It looks a little, natural, right? What a freaking machine, man. How did they do it? I mean, this is an 80s hatchback or early 90s, and it is so cool. I don't know how they did it. It is so freaking cool. Driving one of these must be one hell of an experience. I mean, look at this one. Someone in the comments saw, in a shop. And now, of course, this one's clean. And, of course, it looks stunning. Clean as well. I mean, oh, what a freaking car, man. Wow. Oh, I see. Which of these three driving styles is the fastest? Okay, so it's going to show three. Okay, so part one, or number one. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I think that was a little faster. Oh, wow. Let's watch him again. There's one. Okay, one wasn't too fast. He came in hot. He skidded, right? He had the wheels locked up. That automatically threw off the momentum, right? And he kind of came out a little bit sloppy, had to get in the throttle late. Listen for the throttle. Okay, number 2, way better than number 1. They came in a little bit better line. They were able to slide the rear end into the turn kind of nicely. It kind of glided through, and they got on throttle a lot earlier. Although, number 3, yeah. Wow, was number 3 smooth. Way smoother, even than number 2. Their line was way better. I think number 1 and 2 came in a little bit too much into the inside here, right? Number 3, they used the whole track, right? They're way out here. And, of course, that sets up an amazing transition here. An amazing transition. Look at number 3 again. Yeah. They kissed the inside of the corner with that right front tire, and then they're on throttle super early. And because of the line they took, they could full confidence just put that throttle down, and it just clawed its way out with no fuss at all. What are your thoughts? People in the comments are kind of all over the place. Some people think 2. Some people think 3. Number 2 and 3 were certainly the better ones. Number 1 was definitely last place. Some people say it's impossible to tell. Holy crap. Dude, all you see is freaking headlights coming at you like, yep, I don't know who this is. Can't tell what car it is. And I certainly hope that they're not skidding, locking up the brakes, heading right at me. I hope they're going to turn. No pressure at all, right? Yeah, no pressure at all. Oh, look at that. Look at that fan service, bro. Let's go. That is just a thrill. Dude, how would this be in person, man? Hell yes. I love the American comment here. Do you have to sign a waiver to attend a rally? It definitely seems that way. It seems that way. Actually, you guys, if you know the answer to that, drop it in the comments. That's actually something I've never thought of. It is so thrilling. Although it is, let's get real, it's a little dangerous too. I wonder if you do have to sign a waiver. I'm going to guess not. But that American mindset here in the U.S., if they even allowed this, which, I feel like they wouldn't, right? Because everything is usually way, like, super safety here. I feel like they would make you sign a waiver here. That sounds very American. Such a thrill, bro. Jeez. Holy crap! What? Full send in new corner is mad work. That is insane, dude. Yo, why does that rev limiter on that Toyota hit different? Wow. And remember, I got to admit this for what it's worth, right? I admit my whole life I've been a Hyundai hater, not a fan of their cars. I'm just not. Are they capable of making great cars? Of course they are. I just think their reputation's not great, at least here in the U.S. So I'm giving you my American perspective. As someone who has been a Hyundai hater in the past, I fully admit their rally cars are sick. They're awesome. Give credit where it's due. My God, these things, every awesome clip I see, every other one is one of these Hyundais, and they look good. They sound good. Props. Holy crap, yo, what? Yeah. Okay, this one has music. So we got to mute it. Rally Festival Olznayo 2024. Wow. New wish list unlocked right here. Holy crap. Why have I never seen rally from this angle, like just on the ground, like car show with all the rally cars lined up. Dude, how awesome. Okay, I gotta hit up one of these rallies. I've said that before. I mean it. I gotta see this. Yo, look at what these things look like up close. How freaking awesome. The liveries, right? The wheels. The wide, fat bodies on them. I love them, dude. They're so exaggerated and awesome. I mean, look at this. Look at that machine, dude. That thing is freaking so sick. And the Lanchas, dude. Oh, my God. Look at that Citroen. Whoa, that thing was a beast. Of course, I love Subarus, always have. Yeah, Citroen. Remember, I didn't grow up with these. We don't have them here. I've learned a little bit about some of the classic cars on the channel here. Fascinating company. I still don't know much about them, but I will say this. Their rally machines are mean. They're hella mean, dude. French rally cars, dude. See, even the Peugeots as well. The Peugeots I've seen, mean as hell. I don't actually see any in this clip. I see Audis, Citroen, Opel. Try and guess all these. Fiat. Oh, let's go with the Fiat. Oh, there's a Renault. I forgot about them. I'm sorry. Renault. You know what? That is a cool car. I actually don't recognize that one. Maybe because it's rally version, or maybe it's just a straight up Renault vehicle I don't even know about. It's really wide in the front. Kind of cool snout there. I like it. Skoda, I love them. They make some mean rally machines. Look at these. Oh, how freaking cool, dude. And this is the Ford. Is this a Ford Fiesta or is this a Ford Puma? Because I'm not sure, because I know in different markets they're called different things. This is either Fiesta or Puma. I'm not sure which. We've never had the Ford Puma here in the U.S., but I have to say, those Ford rally cars, these newer ones like that, if it is the Puma, these things are mean as hell, too. I love them. They're really, really cool. Holy crap, dude. I love these POV videos. You really want to see how crazy rally is? This perspective will show you. Absolute madmen behind the wheel. Oh, my God. Holy crap, dude. Down to first? Wow. Yo, look at that drift. Let's freaking go, baby. Look at that. Yo. Dude, this has got to be the biggest freaking thrill ever. I get adrenaline rush from watching this through a screen. This has got to be exhilarating behind the wheel, man. So fun. So scary. Like, this has got to be some of the most fun you can have behind the wheel in the world. I want to know what car this is. That thing sounds great, and it's driving hella nice. I wonder if it's like an Escort, maybe? I'm not sure, but it definitely sounds, the way he was using the throttle and the way he was drifting, it definitely felt like this was a rear-wheel drive rally car, which are equally awesome, right? That's a whole different dynamic, because the all-wheel drive ones are awesome for many reasons, but that one behaved more like a rear-wheel drive one, at least from what I could observe there, and I think I'm right. Hopefully I am. That's going to be it for this one. How great is it to have Rally back on the channel? Oh, yeah. It's going to be good. Whoa. Whoa. Already. Look at this. You got to love this. Hold up. Why is this controlling the volume, bro? There we go. So that lead up, right? This driver locks up the brakes. He's like, uh-oh, I'm coming in way too hot. We've all been there, maybe at least in sim racing. Hopefully not in real life too much. But either way, you know that feeling, right? You coming in too hot, you slam the brakes, and what happens? 98% of the time, those wheels are going to lock up, and you're like, oh, shit. This one panned out pretty rough. That's a hard hit. I cannot. I know rally cars tend to be a lot tougher than people might expect, but that was a hard hit. Feel like something in that front suspension and steering gear, something's going to be messed up. Not to mention that probably shocked their system a little bit. That wasn't so bad. That one wasn't so bad. Look at that Citroen. Oh, boy. That was one of those, whoa, one of those spinning out in slow motion, right? Because it's so wet that the mud is so slippery there. And, it just cakes up on the tires, and it's one of those, it's kind of like the worst case scenario for terrain when it's in this state right here, because it doesn't matter how good your tires are when they're not caked up. I've been in this situation off-roading before with like brand new expensive mud terrain tires, right? It don't matter what tires you have when they're all caked up, they're useless. You're on skates. Just spins around slowly. Can't do nothing about it. Ooh, this is a beautiful old Porsche. Wow. Love it in green. I don't know why Porsches look so good in green like that. Glad to see it not like totaled, I hope. But it might have got bent up. It did. It did get bent up. Damn. Oh, that's tough. That's a nice new one. Oh, oof. All over the place. Oh, whoa, look at something went flying. A pylon, I think. Nice paint scheme on this bad boy. Oh, thought he was going to hit the tree, bro. You know what I love? This is what I love right away. Right away, before you could even think of getting this thing out, which he's probably definitely stuck. The fans, rally fans right there. This is why this motorsport is so unique. You don't see this in NASCAR. You don't see this in pretty much any other motorsport. Look at this. You're spectating. You get to go right there and help out. That's freaking awesome. They're right there ready to help. And I bet they got him out. Well, damn. Oh. That was unlucky. Whoa. The way that bunny hopped, you can't do anything about that. I love it. Just lean into it, baby. That ended up being hella clean. Look at that smoke show. I love it. Yes, I meant to do that. Dude, that's what I would do. Lean into it, man. Hell yeah. Woo. Should be good. You expect it to stall. Not a big deal. Fired up. Should be good. I don't think this thing got an ounce of damage. My God, man. How far off course are you? They're helping out, though. That guy's like, I'm going to go farming today. You know what? Screw this stage. I'm out. Oh, no. No. Ooh, boy, that got caked real quick. That might be a little harder to help out with. Good luck. Okay, we have a Peugeot. In all black. Whoa. That's front wheel drive, right? Let's go. Dude, look at that. Who says you can't drift with a front wheel drive? It might look a little different, but it works. It works. Ask me how I know. May have partaken in the snow way back in my day with a front wheel drive. It works. Wow. That was spectacular. Damn. Only a rally.
Oh, estás surpreso.
Oh. Whoa! No way, bro. It did a nose stand. It did an endo. Look at that. You know that's going to be on the thumbnail, right? Come on. And everyone's going to think it's fake on the thumbnail. Nope, that's real.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Dude, that is epic. Oh, my God. How damaged is that car, right? Because riding on the nose like that can't be good, man. Definitely probably punctured the radiator. Might have done some structural damage, suspension damage. Who knows? Maybe it's all right. I don't know. I think there's some sort of damage. But this, first of all, part right here. That is a long way, or like a very hard landing right there on the back end. That driver's, well, actually the driver and co-driver, the people in the car, they got to be feeling that, right? They have to be feeling that. That's insane. Oh, that would probably hurt so bad. Not to mention, can that take that? I think that might have busted something too. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like it's sitting all right, but then it kind of looks warped up here. That was a wicked one, man. Told you, this is an amazing video. We have seen barely any of this. This is 20 minutes full of action from what I could see. Yeah, I will be watching this later on my own time, the whole thing, and definitely checking this channel out. Yeah, use the link down there and check this video out because you don't want to miss it. This is a great action-packed video. One or two more clips. Oh, geez. Overshot that. He's going to plow right through the field. I'm not letting this stop me. Damn. There he goes. Oh. Yikes. Think we have a jump here? Holy crap, man. That will never get old. Damn. That thing literally flew. The way that took flight, and honestly looked like it had a pretty graceful landing, too. Those newer Hyundai rally cars are freaking nuts, dude. Dude, these two, these short kind of... Those may not look like much, but when you're going up and down, and this thing absorbs that really well, by the way. I mean, you can't do this at this speed in a regular car, not prepped for this, right? But even so, with a full-on rally car made for this kind of stuff, the way that they go up and down on those kind of whoop-de-doo sections there where it's not a full-on crazy jump, it's still scary because those do, get sketchy. And they can get sketchy. You're not getting a lot of air and then, having a huge, crazy impact. But what you're doing is you're going up and down, and you get a little bit of air, or you at least at the minimum, you get the car a little bit unsettled. And even with an awesome car, it can go wrong. It can go wrong, and you're going fast, right? You're carrying a lot of speed through here. So if one tire doesn't land right and doesn't grab the right kind of traction, it could throw everything off. And then you could be getting a little bit lightweight and coming down and then getting sideways into one of these trees. So those are, keep in mind, this is a little more intense than it may lead on. But yeah, I mean, watching rally cars, even on that kind of terrain, that kind of hills up and down, and the way they absorb most of that, the way they pretty much stay level is incredible. I mean, they're just awesome pieces of engineering, not to mention rally drivers and co-drivers. Just, they got the biggest balls in the bunch. Let's get real. They're freaking brave. And that sound, you get the air and then you get the sound. It's like you're watching a ridiculous over-the-top car chase or something in a Hollywood movie, but it's real freaking life. It's happening right in front of you. I cannot imagine what this is like in person, man. Like, y'all know I have to see a rally in real life. The sound, man. These things are loud. Whoa. That was pretty sick. Okay, here we go. What's this? Whoa, whoa, those people right there. Oh, what a cool sound, man. I love the sounds. This just looks like such a vibe, man. I can't say that enough. You're chilling. You got, you know, maybe a drink. Maybe you got a backpack with a snack. You know, whatever supplies you need. You know, it's sunny out. You got the hat. Hopefully you're there with someone cool, right? A friend, a family member. You got the phones out for recording. Like, dude, and it's just such a different automotive experience, right? You're there. Everyone's there right on the track, which is not even a track. It's a freaking county road or whatever, right? It's everything about rally is just so fun, man. It looks like such a fun vibe. Like, the pinnacle of a spectator sport because you're part of it. I mean, you are truly part of it, I feel like. And if a car spins out or stalls, you know, right in your area, you might be able to get up close to it and get in on the action. But either way, you're in these beautiful landscapes and you can hear the cars coming from so far away, I bet. And then it's like they fly by and it's just a show, man. It's just a spectacle. It's so freaking cool, dude. Oh, that was kind of a hard hit. Rally escorts are just, they're just awesome. Aren't they iconic? Like the definition of iconic. Oh, look at that Skoda, baby. Damn. Ooh, that sound. It's always on point. Whoa, that was freaking sick. Oh, ouch. It goes on. We rewind it for you. Here we go. Okay, so the rally car's off the course. Look at this. Look at this. Is that the navigator or the driver? It's the driver. Whoa. This is in Finland, I believe. Damn. Holy crap. He is deep in there, and you know, that's rough terrain. It's like, I don't know if it's wet in there or not, but it's that long grass and it's uneven. It's got to be really hard to get out. Look at how many spectators we have here. Holy smokes. I thought for a second there's no way, right? But they're getting them. Look at them. Hell yeah. Let's go, boys. That is freaking cool. Another one. This is a bad turn. They're in the perfect spot, though, huh? Is that a Skoda? This one did a straight-up flip. Dude, this is so wild. This one's going to be hard to get out because this car is actual parallel with the course. And if you know, you can't really pull cars sideways, right? Because it's just, that just doesn't work. The tires are facing this way. This is going to be a little tougher. They're going to have to shift the focus of trying to yank it backwards and, you know, towards the course at an angle. Straight sideways ain't going to work. Obviously, straight backwards wouldn't get you closer to the road. It's going to be a little tough. I can't believe they get to be right there hands-on and interact with the car. The drivers, everything. They're right on the course. It's freaking crazy. Everything about it is actually wild to me. It's one of the things that have drawn me into rally so much. This would never happen. They don't let you touch NASCAR vehicles. Like, you know what I mean? If you're lucky, you have to pay a lot of money. You get a pit pass and you could be down there and maybe talk to some team members, some mechanics, whatever. And you get to see the cars up close, but dude, you don't get to interact with them when they wreck. This is another world. I freaking love it, dude. I can't stress enough how much of a bucket list this is for me to attend a rally event, especially a rally event in Europe, and see these things roar past and get to be a part of a community like this. Who knows? Maybe I can help yank out a Skoda. Okay, now interestingly, I haven't heard them fire that car up. It did flip over. Maybe they're just getting it out of the way. Yeah, it looks like they are. Oh, I lost the front fascia. Another Skoda doing a flip again. Oh my God. This is crazy. That turn is getting everybody. Look at, they're gonna flip it.
Are you okay? No, good.
Are you okay? This is wild, bro. Holy smokes. This is like no other motorsport experience. There's been a few more. You got to check out these whole videos with the link down there. I'm telling you, this one is a freaking good one. Oh, a Beamer. It's like an older or like a lower class rally car. Damn, shut it off, shut it off. You don't want that engine running upside down. Oh, man. Look at this. I freaking love this. Will it fire up? Damn, it's kind of in an awkward spot. It is. It's running. The Beamer lives. What a beast. Hell yeah. A Volvo. We know this will run through anything. These are the best. Just flip it over and it'll still get first place. I love these Volvo cars, dude. I want one so bad. Yeah, he's just got to crank it a few times. Let's go, baby. This crew is awesome, right? These guys are awesome. They actually coordinated. They're all like talking, they're communicating, they're getting everything set up, and they are actually coordinated. They're getting it flipped over in one shot. Boom. And these cars are in awkward situations. You know, if you're alone, like if it's one or two people, you ain't getting that out, right? Like it's heavy and it's lodged and it's awkward. Obviously, when you have a lot of people, it helps, but they're still, like, they're strong. They're getting these cars out of some sticky situations, and it's freaking cool to see. I want these guys, I want to hire these guys. Wouldn't it be nice to have them around? If you get into a situation, you slide off into the ditch when it snows out or something. These are the guys you want right here. All right, moving on to a different clip. Let's see. This is from WRC Monte Carlo in 2022. Oh, it's going to be crazy. Okay, this is awesome, right? This is one of those Hyundai full-on WRC cars. Super cool sound. I could already tell it's going to be fun to watch. But scary. He's in a heavy drop-off here, and you can see the car is pointing straight down. This is going to be really hard because that car becomes really heavy when you're trying to pull it up and over the edge of this ridge. It's going to be a nightmare. I don't think they can do it. I don't know. We got more people. Oh, no way. They're getting it. Oh, shit. That is freaking awesome. Yo, this is wild. Dude, that thing sounds awesome. How cool you get to be right up on this thing. That'd be so freaking cool. And off it goes. These guys are great. Oh, he got lucky. I thought he was going to slide all the way down. How did it stop there? Damn! Is that the Toyota? Oh, that is so freaking cool to be up and close and personal like this. Like, it's just such a wild experience. Rally hits different, man. I always say it. I'll keep saying it. It is so different. This could not be more different than a NASCAR experience. I've been to NASCAR races. They're fun, but they're not like this. I can, I haven't been to Formula One, but I can gather that Formula One would be more akin to NASCAR in the fact that it's like an organized event. Everything's kind of untouchable, right? This is just, it's awesome. It's rally. It's rally, dude. There's another point of view. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. All right, we have a Skoda. Love these. Uh-oh. Fallen in a ditch. I love the sound of these too, man. Look at these guys. How many? Whoa, how many we got? He's in an awkward spot too. They're gonna rock him out. Look at this, look at this. Oh, he stalled it. Let's go, baby. Damn. Hey, if I win the lottery, I am getting that right there. I'm telling you, that is, I don't know. How can you narrow it down? There's so many legendary rally cars from every year for the past like 40 years. I get it, right? I freaking love those Skodas. Right there, that exact one. That body style, the sound, they're ferocious. I freaking love them, dude. I want one. I want a Skoda rally car so bad. We have a Citroen. Oh, he's coming in too hot. Oh. Ooh, he's in an awkward spot. Look at this. Look at these guys. How do they do it? Look at them rocking that car. Look at this. This guy's sitting in the back. And they did it. Off it goes. Come on, that is dedication. Being a fan and a spectator at rally it's a totally different game. These guys are next level. What fans and spectators are that dedicated, right? I don't know. I know some other sports come close. I know especially football around the world, right? You go to some of these World Cup games, hell, even some local games. I know fans can go absolutely wild with the ultras and stuff. So I get it. There's some awesome fans around the world for a lot of sports. But when it comes to motorsports, let's say, it just doesn't beat this. It doesn't beat it. They're hands-on. They're literally helping these cars get back on the road and finish the stage. It's freaking awesome. Here we have a Peugeot. Oh, he saved it. No, he didn't. He almost did. Just you get one of those front wheels in those ruts and you're done, man. It sucks. This is going to be hard. It's pinched right against the edge. Well, damn. They got that out quick, didn't they? The old Renault. Oh. Just got it on the edge there, man. That's tough. Look at this. Kind of awkward to get out again. Look at these guys. Damn, are they going to lift it out? Look at this. Yes. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Whoa. Oh. Look at these guys. They're ready. They're ready for it. Oh, they're actually pushing it out. Yeah, good move maybe, because that looked rough right there. They're pushing out. Maybe he could sneak around somehow, yeah? It's a Peugeot, yeah. Look at that. Dude, I want to be part of this. This looks like so much fun. Yes, he found a way back. Let's go. Oh, that's rough. Kind of pinched the exhaust there, huh? Ooh. Yeah, that would be pretty uncomfortable being in that car upside down. That doesn't look like it'd be fun. He's like, you guys flip it over. Let me get out first. Good call. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. Oh, boy. It's a little beat up. I like it. It gives it character. And look at that. That Renault's still going strong. Let's go, baby. Wow. The Beamer flipped over in the ditch. They're in there, too. Oh, wow. Look at these guys, man. How do they do it? This is going to be tough. Look at this. Look at this. Watch your feet. Damn. Dude, I can't believe it, man. This is so freaking cool. Again, you're just not going to find this in other motorsports. By the way, most of these, maybe all of them. No, I'm sorry. The one clips from earlier were from Monte Carlo, and they did a great job as well. But most of these clips, I will say, are from Finland. Finland rally in all aspects. The courses, the stages, the drivers, the cars, the fans, the spectators. Dude, Finland is just made for rally. It is like the best marriage ever. Match made in heaven. Rally and Finland go together so good. Like, so perfectly. Oh, what was that car? I don't even recognize that. There's so many cars I still don't know. Boy, they are in there, man. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. You know, he had help, but that car kind of got itself out pretty good. What is that thing? Damn, I like it. Oh, a Beetle. I know you can beat these things up. He'll be off on his way for sure, right? Yeah, yeah. I love when someone has the window in their hand. Oh yeah, let's go. Look at that thing go. I heard those old Beetles can be hella tough. I want to rally one of those too. That would be fun. It's there. Oh, not that. That's a nice car. Oh, what a shame. Windshield, the windshield just popped right out. Man, these fans are on top of it, though, huh? Are they going to try and roll start it? Yeah, let's go, baby. He's off. Look at these guys. Dude, they're having the time of their life. Good on you, man. That looks so fun. All right, what do we have here? We have another Beamer. Man, these Beamers are always sliding off the course. I kid. This one's in an awkward spot. Look at the drop-off. That divot there is really deep. And it's high-centered on the edge. That's not good. This is not going to be easy. If they can kind of put some weight on the back end here, get these rear tires to bite down, because obviously this is rear-wheel drive, right? They might be able to get the car to kind of crawl out. If they can get some traction. Although it looks like some soft stuff right there. Oh, I mean, shit. They made quick work of that. Never mind, they got it. That is awesome. Damn, it is cold and snowy. No way are they getting this out. Are these fans doing this in the snow, too? Look at this. How are they going to get this out? I will be amazed. Hell yeah, put some light on it. Dude, they're getting it, aren't they? Oh, that engine's cooking.